I just love when a new package arrives. I open the door and there's the thing I ordered. It's just a wonderful feeling to see that new box sitting there. The new thing I ordered, here it is. But what I don't like is getting ripped off. And unfortunately, more and more now, people are getting ripped off online, and it's very evident, and you're going to see it from this video. And I'm afraid, again, for the second time, this nice box that I've been waiting for might be another ripoff, another fraud on me. So I'm going to show you why this is a fraud. I'm going to show you how you can detect it and protect yourself online, because unfortunately, this is going on way more than I thought. I bought something that I did not get, and this is widespread. You're going to see this was a battery that I bought for my Sony Alpha 6400. I thought I was getting an original battery. You'll see the listing showed original battery, brand new, but that is not what I got. Lucky for me, the battery was defective out of the box, and then I started to notice all the warning signs that this was a fraud. This was not an original battery. So that's what I'm going to show you today. Don't focus on the battery, because there's a lot of other products online that have the same issue as this. So let's open this up and let's see what we got here. Now, came in a nice box, right? Everything looked good. Looks official, doesn't it? Looks like a regular Sony packaging, right? This is the eye candy that they use online to get you to buy into this. They put a picture of this online and it makes it look like it's real, it's original, right? But it's not. This is a phony. I can show you why it's a phony. If you look, if any packaging that's not legitimate, what you'll see, you see the edge here? See how much space there is there? You see how little space there is here on this side here compared to this side? What that's telling you is that this thing was printed and to make it look like the original, like the real one, but it's not. You can clearly see it is not centered from side to side where the printing is. And you can see even on the back of the box, the original has a sticker on the back right. Whereas the one I received, there is no sticker, it's just printed on the box. This is the first sign. Now, not every sign, means it's a fraud, but when you take them all together, like you're gonna see on mine, you can see why this one's a fraud. So the box is not gonna look right. Notice, pay attention to the markings on the box. You see the markings here on this box, capacity of the battery, 1020 milliamps per hour, 7.2 volts. Okay, keep that in mind. We're going to look inside here now, and we're going to see what's inside here, and you're going to be very surprised when I open this box. Okay, so we're going to open this package up now, and I'm going to show you the warning sign number 2 on this battery. Try to keep this in the camera view here. Now look at how this came in this package. Okay, there's nothing else in this package. You see that? It's empty on the inside. Okay? This is how this thing came in the box. Now, do you normally get new, original, brand new stuff packed like this? It normally has some type of inner packaging, right, to hold it steady. It's not wrapped in bubble wrap and thrown in a plastic bag like this one is. Okay? So, warning sign number 2, packaging inside does not look original, right? Now, this battery looks exactly like, very close to original Sony battery. In fact, I'm going to show you pictures side by side. And you're going to see that the batteries look very similar. And these con artists are very good. Sony even has a little hologram there. I don't know if you can see it. You see the hologram? It goes from yellow and then it says Sony, and then it actually displays like a serial number on the battery. I hope you can see that. And so they're very good at creating these phonies. But the problem is when you go online and look these up, these serial numbers on these phony batteries, this is not a Sony battery. They're just all the same. But they've done a really good job making this look exactly like the original battery. Now, here's the next warning sign that I came with this battery. I showed you on the package where it said 1020 milliamps per hour, right? You see it right there where my thumb is? Can you see that? 10 milliamps per hour. Hopefully maybe you can see it better on here. I'll show it to you there. Right there it shows 1020 milliamps per hour, right? Okay, that's the packaging it came in. Now, what does the battery say? You got to look really close. It's in the top right corner, and I'll try to get a picture of it there for you. You see that? Can you see that up close? The battery says 1080, not 1020. Okay, what does that tell you? When the battery, the marked milliamps per hour on the battery, hope you can see that, does not match what's on the package. All right? These two do not match. That's another warning sign that this is a fraud. Now, what they do is they use these boxes to lure you in. See, this is what the picture was on the internet. This is the box. And this is a great thing to lure you in, right? Because it looks so genuine. It looks so genuine, but it's not. It's not genuine. It's eye candy to get you to bite. And when you do, you're going to get one of these, which is a fake battery. So another way to check this fraud is I'm going to weigh this battery, and I'm going to weigh an original battery, and we're going to see what they look like. Okay, and the weighing of the batteries showed that the one that I purchased weighs 1.6 ounces, while the original Sony battery for this camera weighs 1.5 ounces. So another sign that what I purchased online at eBay is not an original Sony OEM battery. Now, lucky for me, when I took this battery and I put it in my camera, right away it started failing. It started out right at 79%, and I could literally see the percentage charge go down as I was using the camera. In 5 minutes of use, I took 5 pictures with this fraud, and my battery percentage went down 10%. So you got to try these things right away. Unfortunately, some of them aren't as bad as this one, and people think they've got a real one, and it's only months later or where they start to notice the battery is not working like it should and not working as good as the original. And unfortunately, by that time, the return is not allowed. So the question becomes, how do you avoid these scams online? Well, there's a couple things you can do to protect yourself. Obviously, nothing is foolproof, but a couple things will help you do better. It's going to help me do better. Number one, if the price of the OEM item is much different than what the online price is on eBay or Amazon, that's a warning sign that you're not going to get an original. For example, some of the batteries, the Sony battery sold by the Sony Corporation sells for almost $60. There's some batteries, there's a lot of listings on eBay where this so-called original OEM battery from Sony is selling for under $20. That's not legitimate. Also, pay attention to return policies. The return policy on mine gave me 30 days, so I put this thing to the test right away, and it failed magnificently. So there's no dispute, and the battery can go back for any reason within 30 days. The other thing is look at poor reviews, and I didn't do this on this one, and I should have. I went back to this seller, and this is what's dangerous. This seller has a lot of positive reviews. But if you go to the negative reviews, you're going to see a lot of people complaining that they got a fake product. And the other thing you can do is on certain items like iPods, batteries, things that are really easily falsified online, fraudulent, get them from a reputable retailer. So I hope this helped you a little bit. Don't get ripped off online. Do a couple things. Look for signs of being ripped off. Be careful of the eye candy on the packaging. That's how they lure you in to bite on these things, and then they give you the fake product. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.